13 on Your Sidelines, sponsored by Davenport University. Get where the world is going.
Come on, you can be louder than that. Let's go. There we go. All right. Nice. You get a game ball. You get a game ball. Dan Campbell is like Oprah of the game balls. It is the first week of the high school football playoffs. Happy Halloween. What more could you want? Welcome into 13 on Your Sidelines. I am a much shorter, maybe a little scrawnier Dan Campbell. Before we get to tonight's highlights, please give a warm welcome to our in-studio guests. Coming from not far down the road, the cheerleaders from Kennewa Hills High School. Let's hear it again, ladies. All right, let's get to the stuff you've been waiting for. Win or go home. One of the toughest districts in the state. That's Division III, right here in West Michigan. It features Kennewa Hills, East Grand Rapids, Cedar Springs, and Coopersville. And tonight, 8-1 Cedar traveled to 7-2 EGR to face off in our 13 on Your Sidelines game of the week. We take you out to Memorial Field overlooking Reed's Lake, one of the most beautiful stadium views, and the home team would strike first. Josh McCune with a strike to Tyler Blake in the end zone, 6-0 early. We jump to the second now. EGR on the move again. This time, the big man McCune calls his own number, takes it in himself. Pioneers up 12-zip, but Cedar Springs, here they come. Still in the second, handoff to Caden Dreyer. What a season he's had up to this point, 12-7. And before the break, the Hawks strike again on the 40. Dreyer all the way. Nobody's catching him. Cedar Springs up 14-12 at the break. We jump to the third. Pioneers looking to get one back. Quarterback tosses it up, but the defense comes through. That's Luke Egan with the takeaway. Takes it all the way back to around the 20. That would set up the Red Hawks in the red zone. Hawks on the 17. Now we play a game of who has the ball, not the first guy, who the photographer thought. Nope, defense fooled as well. Nick Robinson makes it 21-12, but here come the Pioneers. McCune calls his own number, times 2, 21-20. Late in the fourth quarter, a field goal. That would be your game winner. Will Klein, we love the special teams. EGR with the come-from-behind victory. Pioneers moving on. They take this one 23-21.
At the end of the day, our kids just kept going. I mean, we had no momentum there. Thought huge touchdown drive when we were down by 9, when it would have been easy to fold there after the turnover, and they had all the momentum, 3 scores in a row. And that last drive, I mean, we missed 2 extra points off bad snaps. We get a clean snap, clean hold, clean kick, and come away with a win. We needed every ounce of it tonight.
Congrats to the Pioneers any way you can get it done. Now that we know how the game of the week turned out, we move to the other side of the bracket where Kennewa Hills hosted Coopersville. Our producer, Matt Gard, joins us now with those highlights, Matt.
No, Jacob. Matt Gerard's not here. He said something about wanting to dress up as his favorite West Michigan high school football coach or something. So you're stuck with me, Muskegon coach Shane Fairfield. I know you media types hate the coach speak, so we're not going to do that in any of these highlights. But let's get to this. Both of these programs, very good programs, well coached. A lot of respect for both teams. Third quarter, Coopersville up 21-0, and this one would get even more lopsided. Former 13 on Your Sidelines MVP of the week, Brooks Haddon gets the pick, takes it back for 6. That makes it 28-0 Broncos. Coopersville wouldn't let that success go to their head. They keep playing their game. They get it to Leland Knoll. He makes it 35-0 with that score. Kennewa Hills would respond to that adversity. Next Coopersville possession, Hudson Drake forces the fumble. Will Fussman falls on it. Unfortunately for Kennewa, they would turn it over on the very next play. Iron sharpens iron. Coopersville's going to get better from that last turnover. They hand to Knoll again. He gets in. Coopersville came into the playoffs with a losing record, guys, but they beat Kennewa Hills tonight 42-7. Just goes to show you can't take any opponent lightly in this tournament. You got to take every game, one game at a time, and do things the right way every single day.
The Fighting Ed Kamens, we love it. We love him just as much as Coach Fairfield, and amazing. He had time to come in and read highlights, and he does every interview we ask, and he's the best. But he had a game tonight, so how about we get to that one before he came to the studio. Rivals Muskegon and Mona Shores squared off at historic Hackley Stadium. Now we're going to bring in Tony the Tiger. Peter Elliott joins us with those highlights.
Hey, Coach. Muskegon and Mona Shores are both great. They play every year in the regular season, of course, but they've also faced off in the playoffs twice over the last decade. They do so tonight. The Big Reds came out on top on both of those. Hey, is that Matt Guard or Shane Fairfield? I don't even know at this point. Late third quarter, tied at 27. Lamar Bradford loading up for Charles Chapman. A big-time connection to set the Maroons up. Then it's Bradford again, slithering through the cracks like Pennywise the Clown. He does it. Legendary stuff to give Muskegon the late 6-point lead. It's Halloween, so of course Mona Shores brought the tricks. Dominic Pigou finds a wide open to Marion Stewart. The end zone is a house that gives out full-sized candy bars. Mona Shores leads 34-33. 5 minutes left. Muskegon, can it respond? Marquez Petty fighting through the DPI. Did he make the catch? Let's wait for the... Oh, he did. He made the catch. Goal to go. Bradford doing it himself. Graveyard on one side, green grass on the other. Just marvelous. Muskegon leads 39-34. Last licks for Mona Shores. Under a minute to go, but Joe Thole is swallowed up and stripped. Muskegon recovers. Maroon madness at Hackley on Halloween. 39-34. Muskegon is your final. They'll go on to face the winner of another rivalry game. Traverse City Central beat TC West 15-13 tonight. Jacob?
I hope everybody at home is enjoying the show so far, because we are without a doubt getting canceled after this. Thank you, Tony. And as we move on here, another good one. We're going to stay in Division 2, and after starting the season 1-3, Byron Center has rattled off 5 straight victories leading up to the playoffs. Tonight they faced off against Portage Northern. The only other time these two met was in the 2022 playoffs. We jump right to the third. Bulldogs rolling in this one. Junior quarterback Brady Hartson shows off the legs, makes 2 guys miss before getting lassoed at the legs, but he got the first down. Same drive, he does it again, takes it to the outside, to the far sideline to put his team in the red zone and threatening. This time, however, though, Hartson, he's gonna share the rock. Hands it off to Will Clark, who's got a lead blocker and nothing but space. Bulldogs go up 47-0. We jump midway through the fourth quarter. Huskies just looking to get on the board here, but Liam Simon says, not so fast, my friend. The tackle for loss sets up a 3rd and long for Northern. How about a little light in the dark tunnel for Huskies fans? 42 yards out, the direct snap taken to the end zone. That would break the ice and get the Huskies on the board, but far too little, too late. Byron Center wins in a landslide, 37-6. And we're just getting started. There is still plenty to come tonight on 13 On Your Sidelines. It's Kellogg'sville's first playoff game in 8 years, and to keep going, the Rockets had to beat the team that ended their playoff run last time around. Plus, it's a bird battle as the Oak Ridge Eagles face the West Catholic Falcons. Find out who's flying to the next round. And as we head to break, we'd like to thank our food sponsor, Robinson Dental, for buying pizza for all of our in-studio guests.